Hello guys, in this session I will discuss some important questions of maxima and minima. So let us start the session with question number 1. Find all the points of local maxima and minima of the function f given by fx is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 8. Given function is fx is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 8. Let us differentiate it. F dash x is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 12. For critical points or turning points, putting f dash x equal to 0. If we put it equal to 0, then 3x square minus 12x plus 12 is equal to 0. This implies that if you can take 3 common, x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0, which implies that 3 into x minus 2 whole square is equal to 0. Which implies that x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2. So the critical point is x is equal to 2. Now let us find the second derivative of this function f double dash x. F double dash x is equal to f double dash x is equal to 3 into 2 into x minus 2, that is 6 into x minus 2. At x is equal to 2, f double dash x is equal to 0. So now let us find f triple dash x, which is equal to 6. Therefore, which is positive. Therefore, the given function has neither local maxima nor local minima. Nor local minima. It is a point of inflection. This was the solution of the question using second derivative test. If you want to solve it using first derivative test, then let us write f dash x. F dash x is equal to this is equal to 3 into x minus 2 whole square. If x is slightly less than 2, slightly less than 2, then the sign of f dash x, if I put a value slightly less than 2, for example 1.9, because it is a square, so this value will be positive. Now if x is slightly more than 2, in that case, again, as the sign of f dash x, because this is a square, so if I take for example 2.1, it is always positive, whether we get in the value as negative or positive. So again it is positive, f dash x is positive, so there is no change of sign of f dash x. So it has neither local maxima, nor local minima, nor local minima at x is equal to 2. But this point is the point of inflection. So with this, the solution is complete. Next question, question number 2. Find all points of local maxima and minima of the function fx is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 9x minus 8. The given function is fx is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 9x minus 8. Let us find the first derivative of the function f dash x is equal to 3x square derivative of x cube minus 12x plus 9. 3 is common, so 3 into x square minus 4x plus 3. On factorizing it, 3 into x minus 1 into x minus 3. For critical points, f dash x should be equal to 0. This implies that 3 into x minus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. This gives either x minus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0. X is equal to 1 or x is equal to 3. So there are 2 points at which we will test the function for local maxima or minima. So first I am solving it by using the first derivative test. Using first derivative test, the points are x is equal to 1, at x is equal to 1. So if we take the value of x slightly less than, then we will take the value of x slightly more than 1 and then observe the change of sign. So if x is slightly less than 1, slightly less than 1, in that case, if x is slightly less than 1, let us check the sign of f dash x. F dash x, if x is slightly less than 1, means this term is negative and this term is also negative and already positive. So positive into negative, which is equal to positive. If x is slightly more than 1, slightly more than 1, that is for example 1.1, so we will check the sign of f dash x. So if we check the sign of f dash x, this is here plus 3 is positive into more than 1, this will be positive and the third value will be negative. So overall plus into minus is negative. Therefore the f dash x changes its sign from positive to negative. So if there is a change from positive to negative, in the change of the sign is from positive to, for slightly less it is positive, for slightly more it is negative. Therefore x is equal to 1 is a point of local maxima. Now let us test the point at x is equal to 3. So this given function has local maxima at x is equal to 1. Now at x is equal to 3, so we will consider if x is slightly less than 3, x is slightly less than 3. In that case, plus 3 is positive into this x minus 1, so it is slightly less than 1, x minus 1 will be positive and x minus 3 slightly less than 3, so it will be negative. So overall the value is negative. So if x is slightly more than 3, x is slightly more than 3. then the 3 is positive, then slightly more than this is positive, and slightly more than 3 means this will also be positive. So positive into positive into positive, overall the function overall the value of the f dash x is positive. So the value here the value changes from negative to positive. Here f dash x changes from negative to positive. Negative to positive means this is a point of, therefore x is equal to 3 is a point of local minimum. So I have solved this question by the first derivative test. Now in second derivative test these steps will remain the same. Now for the second, let us find the second derivative f double dash x, and f double dash x will be equal to, here if I differentiate, then 6x minus 12. Now if I put x is equal to 1, I will the value of f dash x or f double dash 1 is equal to 6 into 1 minus 12 is equal to minus 6, which is negative. So second derivative is negative, f double dash x is negative at x is equal to 1. Therefore at x is equal to 1 the given function has local maxima. At x is equal to 3 the value of f double dash x is second derivative is 6 into 3 minus 12, which is equal to 18 minus 12 is equal to plus 6, which is positive. So if the second derivative is positive, then the given function has local minima. At x is equal to 3 given function has local minima. So I have solved this question by both the method, first derivative method and second derivative method. Next question, question number 3. Find the maximum and minimum value of the function x minus y 5 raised to the power 5 into x plus 1 raised to the power 4. For finding the maximum and minimum value, first we need to find the points for local maxima and local minima. So first let us write the function f(x) is equal to x minus 5 raised to the power 5 x plus 1 raised to the power 4. So differentiating it with respect to x, f dash x using the product formula of differentiation, x minus 5 raised to the power 5 into d dx of x plus 1 raised to the power 4 plus x plus 1 raised to the power 4 into d dx of x minus 5 raised to the power 5. This is equal to x minus 5 raised to the power 5 into 4 into x plus 1 whole cube plus x plus 1 raised to the power 4, and derivative of this function is 5 into x minus 5 raised to the power 5 minus 1, that is 4. Now from these two terms we can take x plus 1 is here, x plus 1 raised to the power 3 common into x minus 5 raised to the power 4. Now if I take x plus 1 whole cube common here, then 4 is left here and x minus 5, 4 into x minus 5 plus, if I take x plus 1 whole cube common, then x plus 1 into 5, which is equal to x plus 1 whole cube x minus 5 raised to the power 4, and here 4x minus 20 plus 5x plus 5, which is equal to x plus 1 whole cube into x minus 5 whole 4, and this is 9x minus 15. For critical points, f dash x should be equal to 0. So if we put it equal to 0, this implies that x plus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 5 is equal to 0, or 9x minus 15 is equal to 0, which gives x is equal to minus 1, or x is equal to 5, or x is equal to 15 upon 9, which is equal to 3 5 is 15, 5 upon 3. So these are the turning or critical points. Now let us solve this question by first derivative test, because in the second derivative test the differentiation process is difficult. So let us solve it by the first derivative test. If we solve it by first derivative test, then let us consider at x is equal to minus 1. If the value of if x is slightly less than minus 1, slightly less than minus 1. So if the value of x is slightly less than minus 1, in that case, if I put slightly less than minus 1 here, so the value of x plus 1 will be positive. Slightly less than minus 1 means 0, minus 1, and slightly less than minus 1 means minus 1.5. For example, minus 3 upon 2. So it will be negative. Minus 3 upon 2, it will be negative. Negative. So the sign of f dash x is negative. And here if I take the value of x slightly less than minus 1, so this whole term will be negative, even power, so it is positive. Negative into positive into, here if I take slightly less than minus 1, for example, the value is minus 1 means it is, then in that case the value will be negative here. So negative into positive means the sign of f dash x is positive. If x is slightly more than minus 1, if x is slightly less than minus 1, slightly less than minus 1, that is the value of x can be taken as minus 1.1. So minus 1.1, if I put minus 1.1 here, then the first value is negative, and minus 1.1 even power, so minus 6.6, that is positive, and minus 1.1 if I put here, then it is also negative. So overall the value of f dash x is positive. If x is slightly more than minus 1, so slightly more than minus 1, so we can consider the value equal to minus 0.9. If I put minus 0.9, then this is positive, so f dash x in that case is positive. Then this, if I put if I put it equal to slightly more than minus 1, slightly more than minus 1 is that minus 0.9, so minus 0.9 it is positive, minus 0.9 it is positive, and minus 0.9 it is negative. So positive into negative, that is the overall value of the f dash x is positive into negative means negative. So the value changes from f dash x changes from positive to negative. Therefore, at this point at x is equal to minus 1, the function has fx has local maxima, and the maximum value can be obtained from the function by putting x is equal to minus 1. So if I put x is equal to minus 1 in the function, so the value maximum value will be equal to if I put x is equal to minus 1 in the function, minus 1 minus 5 raised to the power 5 into minus 1 plus 1 raised to the power 4, the value is equal to 0, because this is 0 into something means 0. Now let us check the function at x is equal to 5. At x is equal to 5, so we will consider 2 points, slightly less than 5, and the other is slightly more than 5, and we will observe the sign of f dash x. Now slightly less than 5, that is 4.9. If I 4.9 here positive, the sign of f dash x changes from at x is equal to 4.9, it is positive here, then 4.9 even power, so it is positive here, and 4.9 it is positive. So overall it is positive into positive, the overall sign is positive. Now slightly more than 5 means 5.1, so it is positive, 5.1 is positive, 5.1 is again positive, so overall the sign is positive. There is no change in the sign at x is equal to 5. It means near about 5 for slightly less than and for slightly more than. There is no change in the sign. Therefore, at x is equal to 5, neither local maxima nor minima. At x is equal to 5 upon 3. At x is equal to 5 upon 3, let us check for slightly less than 5 upon 3, slightly more than 5 upon 3, let us check the sign of f dash x. So 5 upon 3 is approximately 3 1 ja 3, 3 6 ja 18, 3 6 ja 18 or 1.67. Now let us take somewhat 1.7, slightly less than, so 1.5. So at 1.5, if we check the sign, then it is positive. 1.5, this is positive again, 1.5, 9 1 ja 9, and plus 4.5, 30, it is negative. So positive into negative means the sign of f dash x is negative. For slightly more than 5 upon 3, 1.7. At 1.7 this is positive, and 1.7 it is positive. At 1.7 9 into 1.7 and 63, it is positive. So positive into positive into positive, that is the overall sign of f dash x is positive. F dash x changes sign from negative to positive. F dash x changes from negative to positive. Therefore, at x is equal to 5 upon 3, the function has local minima. If we want to find the value of minimum value, then putting x is equal to 5 upon 3 in the function, fx is equal to the minimum value of fx, minimum value of fx is equal to, if you want to find the minimum value, putting x is equal to 5 upon 3 in the function, 5 upon 3 minus 5 raised to the power 5 into 5 upon 3 plus 1 raised to the power 4, that is 5 minus 15 minus 10 upon 3 raised to the power 5 into 5 plus 3, 8 upon 3 raised to the power 4. This is the minimum value of the function at x is equal to 5 upon 3. So we can conclude that the given function has maxima at x is equal to minus 1 and the maximum value is 0. At x is equal to 5, it has neither maxima nor minima, that it is a point of inflection. So this is the point of inflection, and at this point x is equal to 5 upon 3, the given function has minima. So, and the minimum value is minus 10 upon 3 raised to the power 5 and 8 upon 3 raised to the power 4. So this is the complete solution of question number 3. Next question, question number 4. Find the local maxima or minima of the function fx is equal to sin x plus cos x, where x is greater than 0 less than pi by 2. So first let us consider the function. Function is fx is equal to sin x plus cos x. For getting the turning point or critical point, let us differentiate this function. F dash x is equal to derivative of sin x is cos x and cos x is minus sin x. For critical points, f dash x is equal to 0. This implies that cos x minus sin x is equal to 0, that is cos x is equal to sin x, or tan x is equal to 1, and the angle x for which the value is 1 and lies between 0 and pi by 2 is pi by 4. So the value of x is equal to pi by 4. Now at this point let us find the change of sign of f dash x. At x is equal to pi by 4. Now we will consider the 2 points slightly less than pi by 4 and slightly more than pi by 4. At these points we will check the sign of f dash x. So slightly less than pi by 4, the value of when the angle lies between 0 and pi by 4, cos x is greater than, between 0 and pi by 4 cos x is greater than sin x. So the value of cos x minus sin x is positive when x is slightly less than pi by 4, and f dash x, that is f dash x, has a positive sign. and when the value of x is slightly more than pi by 4, that it is greater than pi by 4 and less, and between pi by 4 and pi by 2, cos x is less than sin x, or sin x is more than cos x between pi by 4 to pi by 2. So if the angle is more than pi by 4, it comes in this range, and in this range the value of cos x that is f dash x, cos x minus sin x will be negative. So the value of f dash x changes from positive to negative when x crosses through the pi by 4. Means first we will take less than and then we will take more than. So the sign of f dash x changes from positive to negative. Therefore the function has local maxima at x is equal to pi by 4. With this question, I conclude this session. Like and subscribe my channel for new videos and press the bell icon. Thank you, students.